Hey everyone, last year in 2024, I did a bunch of videos where I shared my profits from RedBubble and TeePublic. And earlier this year in January, I shared what I made for those for the whole year of 2024. Now, a lot of you in the comments have said that you've missed these profit sharing videos. So in this video, I'm going to share what I've made so far in 2025 with TeePublic and RedBubble, and I'm going to compare them to last year so we can see the trends. Is it going up? Is it going down? And at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you some tips on how I think you can get more sales on these two sites. So let's get into it. Let's go into RedBubble first. I want to kind of go over really quickly for those that don't know what RedBubble is. I'm going to show RedBubble and show you my shops on there on RedBubble and TeePublic, but we're going to start with RedBubble first. All right, so here we are on RedBubble. Very quickly, what RedBubble is a place for you to buy t-shirts and stickers and things, but you can also be a seller. So you can be a buyer. You can come in here without an account and come in here, and if you want a phone case that's really cool, you can come in here and say like, oh, this is really cool. I haven't seen these in stores because it's just on RedBubble, and really cool. But if you're an artist and you want to be a seller, you can sign up for RedBubble and you can be put your artwork on these things, on these products like t-shirts and stickers and phone cases and mugs and all of those things. So if you ever wanted to be an artist and haven't done this and want to make an income doing this, this is one of the ways to do it. RedBubble, it's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. You can make some passive income like people like to say, but actually it's a lot of work. It's not totally passive, but I mean, sometimes if you put a lot of work in there, you can take off for a week or two or a month or whatever. And I actually haven't uploaded a design. Well, I've uploaded 5 designs since January, so not very much. And I'll show you what I actually made after putting in 1,000 designs, which makes me go to my shop right here, view shop. So I'm going to show you my shop. This is what I have on here. I've made the designs to sell on different products. I joined in 2010. I have about 1,081 products or designs on different products. And these are all kind of my best-selling ones. You can see right here, I do cartoony kind of things, kawaii stuff. I do other stuff, pop culture, vintage sunsets, and so on. I kind of have a mashup of things, but mostly I have cartoon stuff like this and this. That's usually what does well for me here on RedBubble. And that's pretty much it. So you can kind of see these are the kinds of things that sell for me. This is how many followers and stuff. I've been a featured artist. I have social media links. So I've been doing this for a while on RedBubble. And so you're going to see kind of what I make as a RedBubble seller with this many designs, but kind of treating it passively because, like I said, I was uploading a lot in 2024, but since then I kind of stopped uploading in 2025. Only uploaded like 5 more designs since January. So not very active on RedBubble right now, and you'll see what happened because of that. So let me go to some of the numbers that I've done, how many sales I meant. I'll show you what I made month to month this year in 2025, then compare it to 2024. All right, so here's the total profit that I made for each month with RedBubble in 2025. This is what they send me. And oh, I forgot to say that you make about, at least I make about $2 to $5 per sale. So depending what I sell, stickers, I get paid less because it's a smaller one, and bigger things like hoodies and other bigger products, I get paid more per sale. So that's kind of how it works. You can kind of make your price on RedBubble by percentages. There's a certain amount that each product costs, and you can raise the price or lower the price and get the profit. So you'll notice here January is pretty high because this was Christmas. This is Christmas money, people that you usually get paid 1 month later. So whatever people bought during December for Christmas and stuff, then you get paid in January. So January, high. I wouldn't say this is a lot, but compared to merch by Amazon or people that make thousands of dollars a month, like this isn't like, I'm not bragging that I made this much money. This is realistic stuff, right? 313.57 for January. And then you can see it takes a dip because in January, this is what people were buying, and then I got sent in February. So $92.99 in February, March $87.61, April 143.23, May 137, and June 130.84. You can see with about 1,000 designs, I'm only making about $100 on average right here. Now, your question might be, is this more or less than 2024? Remember, after January, I didn't add anything. So I was trying to treat it as a almost passive income where I just let it go and see what happens. And let's see if that strategy actually helped for RedBubble from last year to this year. Last year, remember, I was putting a lot of work into it with my Design with Detour, uploading a design a day, creating a design a day, and uploading it to RedBubble. Let's see the difference. All right, so here's the comparison, 2024 versus 2025. 2024, the darker one. So in January, which makes sense because throughout the year, December was a lot higher than December the year before because I was uploading consistently, right? And that shows right here. Now, it took a dip here this year because I didn't upload anything. You can see 92, then a dip here. It went up actually here in April for some reason, and that happens. It's not that much of a difference, but you can see it did go up, slightly up, and then down again from last year. And for some reason, June this year beat June of last year, but not by a lot. Again, still within the $100 range, and so it didn't like really go up. But this is telling right here, 313, almost $100 difference. Because I was consistently uploading. At least that's what I think. I was consistently uploading designs to RedBubble. So realistically, not great numbers, to be honest, for RedBubble. I know a lot of people make a lot more on RedBubble. I'm not a top seller on RedBubble by any means. I have a lot of designs up there, but you know, I'm not gearing my designs towards RedBubble. I'm gearing it towards Amazon and other places. But yeah, RedBubble is not my like target audience for me. I think we'll see in the other one that it does a lot better. I do a lot better on TeePublic, but yeah, this is it. So you can see that trend. I'm going to talk about later why I think this is happening and what you can do yourselves to make this higher. At least I have some thoughts on that. But before that, let's get into TeePublic so I can show you my shop there, and my profits. All right, so this is TeePublic, teepublic.com. It's very similar to RedBubble. In fact, RedBubble bought out TeePublic. They still work as two separate companies, but they're basically the same. You can buy on here your t-shirts and hoodies and hats and what do they have? Tank tops and stickers and all of that. But you can also be a seller. So you can sign up. If you go all the way down here, you can have an artist sign up and sell your products on here. You usually get $2 to $4 per sale on t-shirts and other things. You can look at that up with earnings right here. And there's multiple ways to make money here on TeePublic. So not just with sales, but I also have an affiliate link right here. You can see at the top, that's mine right here. You can sign up for affiliate stuff. And if you go here, you can see this thing that says make $1,000. That's when you have a link for other people. If they sign up, then you can make money from their sales as well. So it's kind of like a referral fee. It doesn't affect their sales at all, but you can make up to $1,000 per person that you sign up for it. So I have a link for that as well if you want to join. It's awesome. So I wanted to tell you that because there's more than one way to make money on TeePublic, which we're going to see reflected in the profits. It's also, I'm also going to show you my shop here. So this is my shop on TeePublic. You can see Detour shirts here. I've uploaded since January, not like RedBubble. I've uploaded about 30 or 40 designs. You can see these are newer designs that I recently uploaded this year, but I'm not uploading as many as I did last year where it was like one a day. You know, it's been 6 months now and I've only uploaded about 40 at the most new designs here. But I think my style actually works better for the TeePublic audience. I've said this before, is TeePublic has its own audience, RedBubble has their own audience, and I think my style, these kinds of things that I do here, these are a lot of my designs, they resonate with the people who shop here on TeePublic. They usually like these kinds of things, more cartoony things and more my style and more funny stuff like that, as opposed to RedBubble where it's a little more on the artsy side, not as much as it does here. TeePublic kind of overlaps like Merch by Amazon kind of designs, whereas RedBubble's a little further away from that. So that also will be reflected in the profit. So speaking of profits, let's go to there and see how much I made with TeePublic in 2025. All right, so these are TeePublic's profits for me in 2025. January, again, Christmas money, all the Christmas sales. Look at that, $2,245.75. So a lot bigger than RedBubble, but you can see the drop again from Christmas sales to back in January sales. So 514 February, 621, 749 in April, 751, can't read, in May, and 828 in June. So a lot less than this, but a lot more than RedBubble. Oh, I didn't say how many designs I have on TeePublic, but it's about the same. So you might have noticed when I showed my shop, it was about 1459, just one shy of 1500 designs. So not that much more designs, although there are more designs on TeePublic than there are RedBubble, but not to make this much of a difference. I think there's something else going on for this, and I think the biggest reason is that my designs resonate more for TeePublic than RedBubble. Now let's take a look at the difference between 2024 and 2025 with TeePublic. All right, so 2024 is the darker one and 2025 is the lighter one. So you can see last year in 2024, I actually made more in January, and I made more in February, and I made more in March. You can see a trend here. So now that I'm not uploading consistently, at least, I think that's one of the reasons, is that it's going down. Another reason may be, you know, that it's 2025 and there's more competition and there's less people buying and people are, you know, not buying as much. That could be a reason as well. But I think it has more to do with uploading, my uploading schedule, that I'm not uploading consistently. And this is kind of what happens with print on demand as being passive income. If you're not going to upload consistently, the algorithm or whatever is in the background kind of dings you for it, and you get less sales and less stuff. So print on demand is not a set it and forget it kind of business. You can't just upload 1,000 designs and then not upload anymore. I think these pod sites really want you to be consistently uploading. And another thing that happens is you're not keeping up with the trends and things. So you're losing a lot of sales on some of these trends that pop up because you're not uploading. So you're not uploading the latest trends. You're not getting sales for that as well. And people who bought your designs may not want to buy it again. A lot of times that's what happens as well. So you get a big rush of sales in the beginning because your stuff is either trendy or on topic, or people just saw it, it bounced up to the top in the algorithm. But as new people add more and more stuff that's in the same niche and topic, your things start to get pushed down to page 2, 3, and you know, pages where nobody even checks for your stuff anymore. So another thing that I was doing before as well was, because I was making these every day, I would also post these on social media. So I would also get a hit from people who saw my stuff on different things. So that's another thing that you lose out on. I was just being more active on social media. So what should you do if you want to get more sales? Well, the opposite of what I'm doing currently. So I would say keep on top of it. Make sure that you're uploading consistently. I would say as much as you can, but at least one a day. You saw that helped back in 2024. And I would definitely post a lot about what you're doing on social media. Every little bit helps. If you're posting on, you know, Facebook or Instagram or something else, even making a newsletter, all those different things help. And that's what I was doing last year with my design with Detour, that I was, you know, constantly showing people this, I made this and make this, and I would get a little more sales, right, than I did before. And because people are going to your shop because they're looking for new things, they actually might buy some of the old things too. So everything helps. So that's what I would suggest. If you're interested in increasing your profits for your print-on-demand sites, continue to make good designs. Of course, don't just make any design on there. Make sure you're making designs that people actually want to buy for the audience that you notice. Like I said, RedBubble has a different audience than TeePublic. Kind of study the one that you're on and create designs for that, and consistently talk about it and put it on social media, and you know, all those things, and keep up with trends and things, because I think that can help you get a boost. Now, I'm not saying only to do trends, but I think that can help you get some sales because it's very timely, and people may go to your shop and actually buy more designs that aren't the trends. They might go in and look at your shop and browse and find something they actually like and share. So all those things I think can be really helpful to help you get more sales and not do what I'm doing and get less money year after year. You should actually every year get more and more as you add more and more designs. So hopefully this video is really helpful to show you that these are realistic numbers that you can make with this many designs. In fact, you probably could make this kind of money with less designs if you really target your market and find what people actually like in these audiences. And hopefully these tips will help you get more sales year after year and not just let it go and watch your profits go down like I just saw. So thanks again for watching. If you want to see that video that I did before last year or earlier this year, I'll put that one right here where you can see what I did for the whole year of 2024. I know I only showed this year what I made for the first 6 months, but in that video you can see what I made for the last 6 months. And hopefully at the end of this year we can see if the difference in that too. So thanks again for watching. As always, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.